welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Hiba, and here on my channel I discuss recent missing person cases. If you're into that type of content, go ahead and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Today I'd like to talk about a missing mother and daughter. The mother is 28-year-old Catherine Little, and her daughter is 3-year-old Lilian Rose. They haven't been seen or heard from since Christmas Eve or December 24th. This case is very concerning for two reasons. The first is the circumstances surrounding their disappearance. From what I could gather, Catherine and Lilian live with Catherine's parents in Guam, which, if you don't know, is a U.S. territory in the Western Pacific. According to the parents, they last saw the two asleep at around 1 a.m. on December 24th. I'm assuming that's in Guam time, which is 15 hours ahead of Eastern Standard Time. So it would have still been the 23rd at around 10 a.m. in the eastern United States. At around noon the following day, so over 24 hours later, they arrived at the Lubbock Preston Smith Airport in Texas on a United Airlines flight. This is not a short flight. It takes over 18 hours. Shockingly, the family had no idea of the travel plans, even though Catherine and her daughter lived with them. Based on the timeline though, we know that Catherine and Lilian would have had to leave the house not long after they were last seen sleeping. So how did they get to the airport? Did they sneak out and take a cab? Was someone waiting to pick them up? We really don't have these answers yet. To make matters worse, it turns out that a man Catherine met online was the one to actually purchase the tickets for her and Lilian. Apparently, this man was a stranger to Catherine and the family. It's not like they knew this person or that they'd met them before. The thought of flying out to meet a stranger off the internet is terrifying, especially taking your 3-year-old daughter with you. But there's even more reason for concern. Despite being 28, Catherine has the mental capacity of a 12 to 14-year-old. This means that she's more vulnerable and susceptible to being groomed. With this in mind, it doesn't sound like she'd be able to pull off an elaborate trip like this on her own. It definitely seems like she was coached and told to keep it a secret from her parents and everyone around her. But why would it need to be kept a secret if the person didn't have bad intentions? I looked into Catherine's social media and she was pretty active and open. She posted many pictures of herself and Lilian. I wonder if someone saw this and decided to lure Catherine and Lilian to meet them. I also want to mention that she also shared some missing person content, which is eerie now that she's missing herself. Thankfully, airports have cameras everywhere, so I'm sure there's footage of Catherine and Lilian leaving. Hopefully that can give us some indication as to where they went, or who picked them up, or which bus or train they took. We also know that someone else purchased the tickets for them, so that person can likely be traced through that. However, due to issues with jurisdiction, it seems like law enforcement can only do so much. According to Catherine's family, law enforcement in Texas can't really do much until Guam police file the two missing in their system. I really hope that these issues with jurisdiction are solved soon, since two vulnerable people are missing. Their family is pleading for help and just want to know that Catherine and Lilian are okay. If you have any information, please contact the number in the description below. You can also reach me at hibachai.yt@gmail.com. Catherine is 5'6" and weighs approximately 160 pounds. She has light brown to blonde hair and blue eyes. Lilian is 3 feet tall and weighs approximately 30 pounds. She also has blonde hair and blue eyes. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and for listening to Catherine and Lilian's story. I hope to see you in the next one.